gentlemen, introducing his opponent.
Well, if there's any retribution to be had against Richie West and the Control and Rampage Brown, then there's one man on the way to the ring to deliver that retribution for Adam Johnson and also for a shot at the NGW heavyweight title, because originally scheduled for this match was Justin the Hammer Sizem. I'm going to talk a little bit about why he's not here, but NGW had to draft in an emergency replacement, and what better than one half of the NGW Tag Team Champions, the heavyweight House of Pain Stixx, who's about to make his way to the ring. Justin Sizem, who was first scheduled to compete in this four-man knockout tournament, turned up today and was diagnosed as having a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. He still wanted to compete, but he was very, very sick, and NGW management took it upon themselves to stop him from wrestling. He wanted to do it, but there was no way that we could let him compete. So as a last-minute emergency replacement, NGW had to find somebody who could go in the ring with Rampage Brown and make this four-man knockout tournament the best it possibly can be. And who better than one half of the NGW Tag Team Champions, the heavyweight House of Pain, that man right there, Stixx. Stixx versus Rampage Brown is your main event for this week's British Wrestling Weekly. It's the first time it's ever happened on this programme, and what a heavyweight clash of the Titans it's set to be. Stixx already holding NGW gold, and don't forget that Rampage Brown was the last NGW champion and the first ever undisputed heavyweight champion. So you can bet that Rampage Brown wants that belt in the worst way, but he's going to have to go through Stixx to get it. And you can also believe that Stixx, who has spent multiple years on the NGW roster as a tag team wrestler alongside the biggest wrestler in the United Kingdom today, the East Yorkshire Man Mountain Colossus, wants to prove to this audience and the rest of British wrestling that he can still cut the mustard as a heavyweight main event single star. And there's no better way for him to be able to do that than in our main event. It's a heavyweight clash for the ages in British wrestling, and it's right here in front of you. And talking about big clashes, we have a massive main event on next week's show. One of the most epic grudges we've ever seen, but the stakes have never been higher. More on that before the end of the programme, but right now, Stixx there. Stixx going and cuddling a ringside fan who Rampage Brown had been insulting, and if I was Stixx, I'd focus on this contest, because he walked to the ring, clapping hands with the fans, hugging people at ringside. But I know this man very well, because I train the heavyweight House of Pain Stixx, and that smile on his face indicates to me that he is trying to emotionally and mentally distract himself from the fact that this match will go some way to prove his relevance as a single star in the modern era of British wrestling. And if one man cares about that and winning NGW gold, it's the heavyweight House of Pain. We're going to have to take a very short commercial break, but don't go anywhere, because British Wrestling Weekly and this huge main event will continue. We'll be right back. You're joining us back here in our main event of British Wrestling Weekly, and what a massive main event it is. Rampage Brown against the heavyweight House of Pain Stixx in this four-man knockout tournament to find a new #1 contender. And during the commercial break, Rampage Brown managed to get an upper hand. You see here on our replay, Stixx went for that dive, and Rampage Brown clotheslined the shins and then followed up with that big leg drop on that hard apron. And ever since then, the heavyweight House of Pain has had an onslaught from the Control's unstoppable monster, and a man who is hell-bent on his quest to win back the NGW Undisputed title. Look at that, Stixx turns that into a double leg Nelson, 2 and 1. Never forget just how quick the heavyweight House of Pain is for a big man. And talking of big men, Here's one for you. Stixx is already scheduled to team with his tag team partner, the NGW Tag Team Champion, the other half of that team, Colossus Kennedy, because they were set. Oh, look at that, Rampage Brown. That headlock there, trying to rip the head of Stixx off. But the Heavyweight House of Pain, Stixx and Colossus Kennedy are already scheduled for next week's show in an open challenge to any tag team in the United Kingdom, putting those belts on the line. Let's not forget, that's how they ushered in the age of the London riots. Who's going to take the open challenge? We'll find out on next week's show. Plus, we have a huge, huge main event on next week's programme. More on that from Charlie Shakespeare later. But right now, we're right in the thick of this one, as two behemoths of the UK scene collide one-on-one for the first time on this programme. And if there's anybody out there who doesn't know the importance of this, do not forget that the winner of this contest will face the winner of our massive match in just 2 weeks' time, as Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson, will take on the man who WWE.com recently called the best wrestler on the planet not to be signed to their company, Zack Sabre Jr., considered the best in-ring wrestler in the world today by many experts. That's coming up in 2 weeks' time. But we're back here on this one as Rampage Brown doing everything he can to stem the flow of defense and offense from the Heavyweight House of Pain. But if I was Rampage, I wouldn't listen to this crowd for too long, because Stixx, I called it. Boot to the face there and a big elbow. Rampage Brown does let this audience get under his skin. And look at that, straight into the turnbuckle. Comes down, inverted atomic drop by Stixx, who's feeling the first offensive flurry of this one. Gets ground to a halt there. Kick to the midsection. Big uppercut on. Stixx turns it into a backslide. Oh, look at all the body weight of Rampage Brown against him in a 2. That's what you're going to have to do to take the big man down on. Big boot. And that is a big, big boot straight in the face. Very visual. By the unstoppable monster that control, who comes back, that's a clothesline. Stixx comes back, massive shoulder tackle. Ah, Stixx is back on fire. Shaking that rope, reminding me of the Ultimate Warrior. Charges back in and a big elbow. This guy is so quick for a big man, 6'4", about 18.5 stone, and a huge power slam. On Rampage Brown, ref in position, centre of the ring, just a 2. Just a 2. But now, for the first time ever, I saw Richie West at ringside clutching his heart. It's a combination of stress of that near fall and one too many fast food meals. Got to see this guy eat, it's hideous. And now Stixx setting up for a suplex there on. Rampage Brown turns it into a brainbuster, yeah. The vertebrae of the Heavyweight House of Pain compressed like an accordion there. Centre of the ring again, 2, and Stixx kicks out, but look at the pain on his face. He's clutching his neck, you can see it there behind Brown, because he came down head first. And don't forget that under that canvas, that ring is nothing but wood and steel. And Rampage, oh look, he's going to follow it up with that pile driver. What goes for it? Oh, and Stixx backs out with a backdrop, yeah. That's the only way out of that at that point, because if Rampage Brown had hit that pile driver, it would be over. Stixx had a sting, charged into Brown, who walks into a big boot there. And Brown now hits the ropes, going for that lariat. And he hit the black hole slam, his finishing move. If Stixx can make the cover, if he can make the cover on the proven here. I wondered how long it'd be before we saw the control. Colossus Kennedy in a massive double clothesline. Knocks the proven down. God, we knew that it wouldn't be long before something happened. The shenanigans and the illegal tactics of Richie West and Stixx here. It's Rampage Brown just brutally punched. I'm not even going to say what happened there, but you all saw it, and he hits that Samoan drop. And other than the pile driver, that is the other finishing move of Rampage Brown, and that combination will spell the end for the Heavyweight House. Whoa! Stixx kicked out at 2. Honestly, if that had been anybody else, this one would be over. But suddenly I remembered just what's at stake, because as much as Rampage Brown wants to regain the title that he lost from Nathan Cruz, the Heavyweight House of Pain Stixx wants to be a singles champion in NGW. but does he have anything left in the tank to kick out from what Rampage is going for? There was that implant DDT. Stixx catches it, hits a clothesline, and Stixx is still in the race. He is still in the fight, and he is still in the hunt for singles gold here in NGW. It looks like he's setting up for that spear. If he can hit this, he goes for it. Rampage moves, Stixx manages to stop himself, but a big forearm there in the face. But Rampage Brown, these two big men going back and forth. Such is the importance of the British wrestling industry's most televised singles title that both men are fighting for, and there's that spear. And if Stixx can make the cover, but look at that, Stixx is still feeling the effects of that illegal low blow behind the rest back earlier. Stixx needs to crawl over there. Got it, 2, and Rampage Brown kicks out. I saw Brown's eyes open just moments before that kick out. And that's so unfortunate. Yeah, look at Stixx, the pain on his face. We saw it. Rampage Brown behind the rest back. Hit Stixx in a place that any man will be able to relate to. That was an uncomfortable scene, and it may have just cost Stixx his chance here. But the heavyweight house of pain is not out. Looks like he's going to go for that black hole slam again. But Rampage, he senses it, holds on. Oh, sends guillotine into the ropes. Rampage Brown with a roll. Oh, he's got a tight. He's got the tie. And Rampage Brown wins here against Stixx and advances to the next round. Well, Stevie Aaron called it, and it's true. He now advances, and look at that replay. Guillotine into the ropes was enough to stun Stixx, and look at Rampage Brown. Has the tights, referee doesn't see it. And as fast as that, Rampage Brown moves through. But let's not write out the Herculean effort of one half of the NGW Tag Team Champions, who returns with an open challenge on next week's show against any tag team in British wrestling today. On top of that, we have a huge main event. More on that from Charlie Shakespeare in just a moment. Stay tuned. But it's official that Rampage Brown will now face the winner of Liverpool's #1 Zach Gibson and Zack Sabre Jr. in just 2 weeks' time to find out the new #1 contender for Nathan Cruz' undisputed title.